Getting input from a text field. So I'm starting out here with just a basic single view project using the storyboard. And you see I've actually clicked on main storyboard here and go down to our little search field down here. I'm going to put in text, and you should get text field be your top selection there. Make sure that's centered, put it up in the top half of the iPhone screen, storyboard. Next, I'm going to get a label, put that right up here as well. Double click in there and we'll change this to say enter a number. All right. Lastly, we want to get a button. So you should be able to just put button in your search box here. Let's go with the top one, rounded rectangle button. Put it right there. And same thing, we'll double click in there and change this to just say submit. Press enter and you're good there. So we have just simple interface. Now we need to associate these with our H controller here, our H view controller. So we're going to click on, next we're going to click on our assistant editor here, and this should show us our H file, and it does. Actually, no, we want to see the H file. There we go. So we have our H file, and we're going to link each of our elements from our storyboard. We're going to hold down the control key, click and drag and drop. Okay. We're just going to create a simple outlet here. We'll call this, I'm just going to call it lab, short for label. Hit connect. Same thing with our text field, control, drag, drop. And we're going to just call this text F, for short for text field. Hit connect. And for our submit button, we're going to do a little something different. We're going to click and drag it over holding the control key, but we're actually going to make this into an action instead of an outlet. Right? And we'll just call this sub for submit. And hit connect. All right, so we have our two outlets and our one action. So now we can actually get out of the butler here. We'll hit the X here, and we're going to go into our M file. Okay, and in our M file, we first need to synthesize these elements. To synthesize. Oh, doing it in the wrong spot. Synthesize, and we'll call it lab, comma. Text F, right? So we synthesize lab and text F. We do not need to synthesize our action. That's already over here. All right, but this is where we'll do our work for right now. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a NS string. We'll call it input, and that's going to equal text dot, I'm sorry, text F dot text. Okay, so that's our text field. We're going to get the text from it, right? And then just to show that this actually captured that text, we're going to display it in our label, so that it'll change the text in our that's in our label currently. So we're going to go lab.text equals input. Okay, save that, and let's give it a go. See if that works. I'm going to click run. Okay, let's click in here, and we said enter a number, so we'll put in 6, submit, and there you go. 6 shows up right there. So change that, 7, bam. Well, that's how you get input from a text field and display it to the screen. Thanks. Hope that was helpful.